Yay. Hey guys, I am so happy that you've stayed with me throughout today. Let me just bring up my notes so that I can do what I'm supposed to do. Yay! Alrighty, 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 alrighty. Okay, guys. All right, let me just, okay, so I don't see the 4 o'clock yet. Let me just wait for that very con, you know, for instance. I love the time thing, yes. I am very much a time person. Most of you will know that. Hello to all my, come on in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, my Facebook peeps are always, yes, awesome. All right, so YouTubers, Facebookers, Instagrammers, good afternoon, good afternoon. No, I am super charged with excitement. I'm tired, you know, like seriously tired, because you know when you're planning an event, right, Dr. V, right, John? Yeah, you know when you're planning an event, how that goes, right? It comes under pressure and so on. Although this is virtual, and maybe even more so because it's virtual, and it's something that I'm doing for the very first time. Yeah, so if you see me looking all over the place, it's because I'm trying to make eye contact with all my peeps on Instagram, Facebook, on YouTube as well. So it's a great day. It has been a great day, an awesome day. Like I alluded to earlier, some of the things didn't work the way I wanted them to work, and some of the integration and stuff didn't happen the way we wanted them to happen and stuff. But you know what? I am not going to dwell on those. I mean, those are things to fix for future, right? We know that we dwell on the things that really went on really great. And I must tell you, what went on really well is, first, as I alluded to earlier again in my previous live sessions, is that I had this dream to create this thing, because I am, you know, I believe in being different. I don't believe in doing the same thing that everybody else is doing and stuff. I like to be different, and I'm not competing, you know. Like we love to say, Dr. B, we don't compete, we collaborate, right? And I find collaborators, and I find people that I can knock heads with and do things together with. So, but I like to, you know, you love to stand up and stand up. You don't want to become a carbon copy of everybody else. You want to be in your own zone, in your own lane, where there's no traffic, I like to say, that you can stay on your own lawn and you water the lawn so that the grass gets greener, and you don't look on the other person's lawn and see, oh my gosh, their grass is greener, when all you simply need to do is to water your own lawn. Hi, Lydia. Thank you for joining me over there. I have so many of my Facebookers on Facebook watching. But right, so it has been, I believe, a productive day. I will have to, you know, get feedback and stuff from the speakers and attendees and stuff. But from my perspective, and I'm not being biased or anything, it's just I'm observing what I see is the material that the speakers, oh my gosh, the speakers, I owe you so much, guys, a debt of gratitude. You have delivered, you have spent the time to put your presentations together. If you recognize, you will recognize that throughout this time, that most of the sessions, so far is only one interview you've seen in day one, and it's with me and John. You have put that presentation together, and you really rocked it, right? And you really make it your own, and so the attendees were able to benefit from you, and they're saying, you know, I'm getting the feedback, like such great content and stuff. So earlier, I gave a synopsis of the presentations before, of 2 presentations before. Hi, Grace. But now I'm going to give a synopsis for those who, again, because this segment, this live, yes, is to engage the persons who have actually come onto the platform, but also those who missed it. Wink, yeah, missed it. You should have been there. But I'm just going to give you a synopsis of the presentations, and so you can kind of guess, see what missed. Yes, I want you to feel badly, really. No shame about that. All right, so Dr. Sandy Elevate, for her presentation, we got that, you know, there are over 1.2 billion websites in the world, right? And she was looking at how to make some changes so that our website can increase in ranking and convert. And so there are over 1.2 billion websites in the world. And the question was asked, can your ideal customer find you? Are you focused on them? Do they know what you, and do they know how to buy from you? So that's one of the things, some of the questions that were asked. And she reiterated that we need to get to know our customers, you know, allow rather customers to get to know, like, and trust us. You know, whatever it is that we're selling, we are creating a platform, whatever the platform, whether it be virtual or it's a physical platform. The aim is to get customers to know, like, and trust us. Want to make sure, she says, that we're indexed in Google. Do the research to find out where your ideal client is spending their time and go after them there. Your call to action must be on every page. And last week, Saturday, was it Saturday gone? Was it? Which day it was? Or was it Friday? Friday last week, we had a live, Dr. Sandy Ellen, myself, we had a live, and she pretty much, quote unquote, picked on me. I became vulnerable so that she could look at my website, look at who my avatar, my ideal customer, my ideal client is, and to determine whether or not my website needs fixing. Of course, there are some things that need to be done to my own personal website. So it was a learning experience for me, and it was something that I can now take actionable steps to improve my website. So another thing that she says that our website needs to be optimized for mobile, right? So you see some websites, they look very good when you go on desktop, but when you go on a tablet or on a mobile device, suddenly they don't look so nice, right? So they need to be optimized for that. Pay attention to our website, learn how to search to be optimized again for search engine. Hi, Mar. You know, Marisha St. Martin, she's joining us now on Facebook Live. And, you know, my heart goes up to you guys over there in St. Martin. You know, Mar, that St. Martin is my home. That's where I met you last year. And you wanted to be a part of this conference. And here you are, in spite of everything not so going so well over there in St. Martin, but you are here. So I'm just giving shout outs to you. Hey, Chanel. So pay attention to your website and make sure it's optimized for search engines. And, you know, there are simple changes she concluded that we can make to our website to make our site reach #1. So that was pretty much a synopsis of Dr. Sandy Elevate presentation. Now, the closing presentation came from John Lee Dumas, right? Now, John Lee Dumas is, and you've been seeing on the flyer, if you listen to my podcast, he's the one that did my audio bumper. You know, I mentioned that I'm a fan of his. He has become a fan. He sees what I'm developing, creating. He wanted to be a part of it, and he jumped on the idea, the opportunity to be a presenter at this conference. So, okay, so much time over there over Facebook. Let me give a little attention over here to my YouTubers. Like, yes, all my attention, you know, I'm looking sideways. You probably wonder, those people watching later probably wonder why I'm looking that way or whatever. So it's just because I'm on 3 devices right now, making advantage and leveraging technology. So yes, so Johnny, and I mentioned too that he resides in Puerto Rico, and we know this, based on what we see in the news, what has happened to Puerto Rico, how Maria treated with Puerto Rico, and it's very devastating. He has suffered devastation, but nonetheless, he fled before on the second to last play, leaving the island, and he fled, and he's, you know, in the US right now. As a result, you know, we had to reschedule this recording a few times because, you know, the internet where he was initially at Airbnb wasn't so stable, and then we decided that, you know what, we did the interview, we recorded on Saturday, where there are so many things that we could have decided that, you know, we're not doing this, because immediately as I started, like, it was time to do the recording, I found myself feeling hey, Alexandria. Right, not feeling so well, but nonetheless, because we both committed to do this, we decided that we got to do it, and we got it done. And so I'm grateful that he was share with my community, all of you guys, the people. So he pretty much started out by saying, you know, he wasn't happy with where his life was, and he decided to make a change. Now, my question to you, where are you in life now? Are you happy with where you're at? And if you're not happy, then certainly you need to think about making a change, because insanity, as Einstein said, is doing the same thing over and again, expecting a different result. So we need to know, self-assess, where are we right? And if we're not happy with where we are, if something needs to change, then change it. You know, it won't change on its own. You need to be intentional about where you want to go and make that change. So he says that we need to recognize what our strengths and weaknesses are. You will not be successful at the highest level without productive discipline and focus. Follow on until success is an acronym that he uses a lot for focus until success. So you need to set parameters to become disciplined and focused. Tasks will expand to the time allotted. This is something you need to quote and you need to remember, you need to revise. Tasks will expand. Hi, Paul. Tasks will expand to the time allotted. Have you ever noticed when you have something to be done, like, and you say, okay, give yourself a week, think the entire week to be done, right? If you give yourself that same task and give yourself 2 hours to complete, you'll be surprised how much you're able to get done in that 2 hours. So the same task will expand to the time allotted. So plan your time. What doesn't get planned doesn't get done, right? And it doesn't get done well. So we need to set parameters to achieve our own success. The Pomodoro technique, we were talking a lot about the master journal, and I'm sorry I should have had it here. If I should get it and grab it. No, I'm not gonna get up and grab it right now, because I don't know how come I don't have it. I'm not using my regular setup, so I'm actually sitting at my dining table now, guys. Like, my dining table is where I'm sitting doing all this, looking out, nice maker, looking out, my doors are open, my windows are open, and yeah, so I'm really happy about this setup. So I'm not sitting in my office where I normally have that journal. I love to share with you, but the master journal is what I've been using a lot, and he has a freedom journal. But the master journal, over 100 days, you are able to set a particular goal, and you work towards it by doing sessions each day. And so for each session, there's a focus time where, for example, if you're going to work 1 hour, you're going to have sessions to be an hour, then 40 minutes or 45 minutes of the hour is focus, dedicated time to the task, and then maybe 15 minutes you take a break, and you can walk in that break, you do whatever in that, right? Whatever it is that makes you, that you want to do, things that you probably want to quickly check your social media, you want to go visit somebody who go calls you, and whatever, in that time as your refresh time. You set a timer, and so it begins to get embedded in your psyche, and it becomes normal, it becomes habit. So when it comes to mastering, it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back, he says. Things happen in life, follow the process, trust it. You won't accomplish, hey, RT, you won't accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish at one sitting. It comes, just go with the process, and you make mistakes and get up and go again. And even when you set your plan and your schedule, you find that it doesn't necessarily work the way you want it to work, and you gotta sometimes pivot and wheel and come again, but you must have a plan. And I find that Master Journal helps you to do that. If you were in the session, that when you plan your sessions, that your day, like your morning, in the evening, so you plan tomorrow from this evening, so you don't wake up feeling totally, I don't know, like for me, if I get up in the morning and I don't have a plan, like I don't know what to do with myself, I feel flustered, and I don't know what to start first, I don't know where to begin. But the moment I have that plan, I am good to go. Like, I can be a creature of habits, and we are creatures of habit, right? So win tomorrow, today, by planning your day ahead. And John Lee Dumas ended by saying, winners get stuff done. Winners get stuff done. So the truth is, we've had, I must say, an encouraging, a very successful first day of conference. conference resumes tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll be doing the live. So I'll be opening session, the opening remarks with, as a live as we did today. And then in the middle of it, again, I will come on and I'll give a wrap up of some sessions. And then I'll end with what we're doing now and stuff. So if you've not signed on to the conference, then you still get to see behind the scenes. You get to hear my summary and stuff. And I want to ask you guys, if there's anyone who would love to start a podcasting or love to start podcasting, you can hear me talk and you hear, all of a sudden you hear it now, it's a buzzword around the place, and you would do a podcasting course. I want you to send me an email. Let me email it right here. Send me an email at Heneka, H-E-N. Oh my gosh, I can't spell my own name. HENEKAWATKISPORTER @gmail.com. Send me an email there. That's for my Facebookers. Let me go over here for Instagrammers and do the same thing. Heneka, WATKISPORTER @gmail.com. So if you're interested, you would be interested in doing a podcast course, if you want to learn to podcast, send me some information there. Let me also go over to my YouTube over here and, oh, okay. That's so why am I not seeing? Okay, right. So yeah, so you can send me something over there as well. Send me your email. So if you have any questions, do you have any questions for me today? Is there anything you want to ask? Anything that you want to know about the conference? If you can still get on, stuff like that. If you have any questions, I'm here. This video will be up after I come off, after I leave here. So you will be able to ask me questions and I will respond to you. I want to hear from you as I build a community. And feel free to join my Facebook group, the Entrepreneurial You. It is a small community, but one with some really high impact global entrepreneurs and persons who are desirous of becoming entrepreneurs. So feel free to join over there. I'll be happy to have you, to welcome you, and to share with you. Remember, my podcast, The Entrepreneurial You, is still up for grabs, meaning you can still subscribe, rate, and review. If you haven't done that, go iTunes and you can find it there. You can also find it on the Android device using, I know it's on Spreaker, oh my God, Stitcher Radio. And it's on, if you go on my website, HenekaWatkis-Porter.com, then you go on the podcast tab, listen, download the episodes. You can also leave a comment on the show notes. Just scroll down to the bottom of each episode and you can, when you listen and if it inspires you, then for sure, just leave a comment. I really, really love to hear from you. Hi, Suzanne. I love to hear from you. I really want to hear from you. So send me something at HenekaWatkis-Porter @gmail.com and I will respond. I want to hear from you. I'm so happy. Are you happy as I am happy? Like, I'm truly happy. Like, I have joy. This is the first day. Day one just ended. Woohoo! Thank you guys for making it happen. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in on the live. But you're missing the meetings, though. You are, because the sessions are being held on the platform and you're not getting the session. You're only getting like the the icing on the cake. But you want the cake, right? The cake is just not the icing alone. So until next time, take care. Let me sign out here from Facebook. Thank you guys. Also sign out of Instagram. Sign out of Instagram, and now I'm signing out of YouTube. Thank you guys for